Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back. 3-6 Bits is back. We at the end of the year. Football is about to be over. What's going on, Caleb, man?
Hey, Harvey, it's all good, man. Super Bowl has came and it's gone. But what a great game it was, though.
Bro.
I mean, I guess depending on if you was a Chiefs fan or not. If you was a Chiefs fan, it was a miserable game.
Yeah, it was a couple of, it had its pros and the cons. I guess we could dive right on into it. Of course, everybody gonna talk about the refs. Yeah, the refs gonna ref. There ain't no such thing as a professional ref. I always say it. Y'all hear it every week. They did their thing with the one-sided calls at the beginning. It was questionable before the half. They kind of it might even it up at the end, but I don't know about
even it up. You talking about the amount of penalties?
Well, in the second half.
I don't know what amount of penalties was. It was probably like, I don't know, 7 penalties to 1 penalty at one point in the game.
The first half it was ridiculous. It was like, nigga, what can we do?
Hey, if the Bucks playing clean, cool. But at the end of the day,
they wasn't. I'm gonna say the same thing.
They were not letting them play.
Nah.
Like we seen the previous NFC, AFC championship game, division round, the playoffs, wild card. Playoffs, you let teams play a little bit.
Right.
But they was real ticky-tack on the calls.
It was like they said it is one of the most penalized Super Bowls, and unfortunately they had a woman for the first time on the staff. Somebody's probably gonna bring that up, and they're gonna lose their job.
Yeah, but I think she was like the line judge.
Yeah, she was a line judge. Yeah.
But still, those pass interference calls was like, I understand, you can't be grabbing and holding, but a lot of them was real ticky-tacky, man. Like, he got a hand on the shoulder. It wasn't, like, egregious.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you yanking the shoulder pads of the jersey.
There's definitely levels. Like, what can they do to actually fix that? Like, do they need to get retired players, instead of doing other things, ref? But, the retired players ain't trying to ref, though. They ain't getting no money. So...
I don't know, man. Some people were saying that the fix was in to get Brady that ring.
Every time Brady paid, obviously... Every game, if you just go look at it, every game Brady played, it'd be some referee foolishness, shenanigans going on.
I had a question. You just looking into that.
Yeah.
Because was there a penalty on Tyrann Mathieu through the game for like unsportsmanlike conduct when him and Brady was going back and forth? Or
good question. I know they was going back and forth, but I don't remember a penalty.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think I heard that today.
No. It might have been one. I think he got mad on one penalty early. That's when he was originally barking. And I think Brady said something to him then.
But it was barking. It was going back and forth, for quite a bit during that game.
I think that's what set it off.
That's why Brady had sent him a message saying, "Hey, it's all good. We still buddies." And, just in the competitive spirit of the game.
He got to see him, because he gonna go down there with Leonard Fournette one day, and then Tyrann gonna pop up. You like, what's up? What you talking about?
But yeah, as we jumping into this game, it's kind of hard not to say that the penalties was a bit much.
Yeah.
Real ticky-tacky, and at quite certain moments in the game that changed the course of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, you never want the referees to be the star of the game. Like I absolutely hate when referees do that. Like, it's sickening.
On a lot of those penalties, Brady went down and scored touchdowns on.
Yeah.
So, kept those drives alive.
I think outside of like 2 of them, maybe, it was definitely every time.
Hey, but let's talk about the game, though.
Yeah, let's get to the game, man.
Forget the refs. That it's going to be what it's going to be. Ain't like they're going to replay the game and change it, but let's get to the game. The Buccaneers pretty much shut down that bad man.
They definitely did that.
Patrick Mahomes. They didn't score a touchdown.
They didn't score a touchdown. The team that averages 35 points in the playoffs. I kind of did like a little. If you check our Twitter, the 3-6 Blitz show, it's on Twitter. You can check us out, follow us, subscribe, share on our YouTube and all that. But I said, bet wisely. The O-line for the Chiefs is unknown. Unknown O-line.
Well. They was unknown because they had 3 guys playing positions that don't normally start. Like, both of the tackles were out. Both of your tackles.
Yeah, man. The Kansas City Ravens, that's how it was looking like with that O-line. It was looking real bad.
Then they had a guard who was playing another position. You got 3 players on the offensive line who playing outside of their position or in a new position, starting.
You got to come up with something else. Like you got to be able to.
And then that was the best they could come up with.
You got to do something else. You got to change
go-to
plays because you guys are limited. You got to have like some zone runs. You got to figure something out.
Well, the thing is, you got to be able to run the ball.
Yeah.
And maybe the Chiefs. I don't know if Le'Veon Bell was playing. I don't think he was.
He played.
Did he? Well, he wasn't that much of a factor. I seen Clyde Edwards-Helaire got he had some solid runs, but but anytime Patrick Mahomes was dropping back, it was, you got those Kelsey who can get open, and Tyreek Hill who can get open down the field, and Mecole Hardman. But at the end of the day, they got to have time. They couldn't get down the field.
Yeah, they can't get down the field. Only person getting open, of course, was Kelsey because Kelsey gone Kelsey.
Yeah. But even times he was getting locked up too by Vontae Davis.
It might have been a player or two, but your man still has.
He had the numbers, but that's because those little intermediate routes.
15 targets, 10 catches.
10 catches. How many yards he had?
133.
Yeah, he did. He did
his game. He did. He didn't get no touchdowns, so that's what you make your money at.
But it was still the critical moments. Like a lot of them third downs. He was locked up.
That's probably them 5. Yeah.
On them third downs, he was locked up.
That's probably them 5 right there, man. But I could have sworn I must be imagining things, man. I thought I saw him with a rush, but he didn't. Le'Veon. So yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, at the end of the day, with both your starting tackles out, it was gonna be tough. And
it was actually missing 4. It's actually like a couple of guys was already replacements, and then they was missing 2 tackles. So it was actually 4 guys.
Yeah, it's tough. When you ain't got your starters on the offensive line, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes just can't sit back there and sling the ball down the field.
Yeah.
He had no time. Like he hiked the ball and it was a blitzer. Well, actually, they didn't even blitz that much.
No, yeah.
I think they might have blitzed very few times throughout that game.
You got JPP, you got Shaquille Barrett. You ain't really got to.
So this was the game plan. Todd Bowles, they said he probably should have been the MVP.
Yeah.
Because he had a masterful game plan. He learned from his mistakes in Week 12 when Kansas City Chiefs ran it up on him. Tyreek 200 yards in the first quarter.
Which is crazy to me because usually the guy that capitalized on, hey, y'all got it last time and we're going to get you this time is Andy Reid. And you didn't see none of that.
Well, the thing is, they got, it's kind of different when you win the game. Hey, we did everything right. We're just going to do the same thing.
I guess you couldn't.
But, it's a lot easier for the team who got defeated to adjust. This is what we definitely need to do.
They should have really came out that last game like, oh, no. They figure us out because they only won by 3 points the first game. Mm-hmm. They came out hot, but at the end of the day, they only won by a couple of points.
Wait, in Week 12?
Yeah. Yeah, they came all the way back.
Yeah. They put it on cruise control. But, at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes, who everybody was, the future GOAT.
He absolutely still is. Like, he just lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But, this was the first time that he lost by double digits. One possession in his entire career.
Exactly. Like, career. We ain't talking about pro only. We this is like I think it was go back to high school last time he did it, if I'm not mistaken. I remember that stat early in the season. Wow. And they go all the way back.
Wow. I know definitely in the NFL it's first time. This was 3 years.
Man, that's a bad man. It's remarkable how these black quarterbacks are coming in and just setting the tone and breaking records. Because look at the top of the league. Look at the records outside of unfortunately Deshaun Watson is in a bad situation, but he's still breaking records. It's amazing what these guys are doing.
Yeah, some really great African American quarterbacks these days.
Much needed.
But speaking with Todd Bowles, he did the complete opposite. He's known for a guy who liked to blitz a lot and get pressure,
right?
Apply pressure to the quarterback, speed up their clock. But he just said, "I'm gonna sit back with 2 safeties back."
Yeah,
the whole game.
The whole game. He pretty much played cover 2 the whole game.
He had disguised his own coverages up, rotating safeties one way, underneath, linebackers underneath.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, they ain't got their tackles, and I got Shaquille Barrett who led the league in sacks a year ago. I got Jason Pierre-Paul who's still
he's still doing his thing, Mr. Four Fingers.
Still doing his thing.
Hey.
So
one of the best fake blitzers is Shaquille Barrett, man. Like he he's amazing. Like it's a different level. It just seemed like he got the Denzel level of blitz faking. Like he's masterful at that. No, not him. DJ White.
You know talking about Devin White?
Devin White.
Yeah. Well, he was all over the place. I mean, he can get to the ball in a hurry.
Yeah. He got it.
His play recognition is off the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a safety playing linebacker. He's one of those Urlacher guys. Like, Brian Urlacher types. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but so with the Chiefs not able to put up no points, they couldn't really stay in the game. I mean,
yeah, that's the game.
I mean, there was some critical, there was a drop by Kelsey that could have extended the drive.
Yeah, I saw that. Drop by Kelsey.
Tyreek Hill dropped the ball. Yeah, I mean, it was highly contested, but it hit him dead in the face. But I mean, the defender blocks your vision.
Yeah, he throw your concentration out. You one of them guys. You one of them dogs. You expect one of those guys to make deep play, but I mean, it just didn't happen. Like I guess everybody was flustered. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it was like I said. I mean, quarterback didn't have time to throw the ball.
Yeah, you didn't.
I mean, when you ain't got time, I mean, he's running around trying to make plays, trying to buy time.
Yeah.
I mean, not able to look down the field, and
Yeah, they say he ran 500 yards in the backfield.
Wow.
Yeah, just trying to get away. 500 yards. That's ridiculous.
And that's not, really. I mean, he can make plays with his legs, but I mean, it's not, that's you extend the play and get down the field and. I mean, but not that fast, as soon as you get the ball.
Yeah. Well, speaking of turf toe, I mean.
Yeah, he had turf toe.
What did you think? They would have gave him like a cortisone shot or something?
I mean, he didn't look like he was, affected by it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that was like much of a factor.
No.
Because he always had that soccer mom walk.
I don't know what it is.
His walk is so nasty, bro.
It's kind of,
But he's so good. Like, if he was trash, like,
walking like that.
Yeah, bro. What's up, bro?
I mean.
Yeah, he walked funny as shit.
It is what it is, but I mean,
man, shout out to Mahomes though, man. Yeah, he's gonna have a great career.
I mean, it's humbling. I mean, you can't win them all. I mean, you went up against, Tom Brady, who played. He didn't make no mistakes.
No, he really didn't. I mean, he's the perfect game manager. He definitely did what he had to do.
I mean, he won his. He played like what 200 some yards. He had 3 touchdowns though.
Yeah, he did what he had to do when it counted.
And we already talked about how the refs helped him out. I mean, he could have had maybe more yards, maybe not.
Bro.
What's that?
No, I'm talking about the
refs helping him out. But I mean, look at their offense. I mean, it's a stacked team. I mean, you got Antonio Brown, then Goodwin, and then the number one receiver, Mike Evans,
who's also a number one.
So I mean, and Mike Evans only had 1 catch, but he said, "Hey." He said, I mean, I got a ring. I ain't have to, make big plays. I mean, it was a team effort with all those weapons. I mean, Gronk. Yeah. I mean, Braid. Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette. I mean, so many.
Fournette was a man. And another crazy stat they had earlier. All the guys that scored was new addition. Yeah. I mean, so I know it's a whole narrative. Well, Brady took the same team. I mean, it's not really the same team. They definitely play different, and they definitely are being coached different. As you saw, you look at the first 4 games, he was being coached as if he was James Winston, or how the coach normally coaches all the quarterbacks. He was coaching them just like that, and he had hella picks.
Oh yeah.
Then he was like, "Hey, nigga, we about the same age, dog. All right, let me do me for a little bit. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't." And shit, it worked.
That was a turning point.
Yeah.
Bruce Arians had to humble himself late in the season and be like, I need to let Tom do what he do best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like running my offense. I like calling the plays that I like to call, but hey.
Bro, and you know how hard that is to get a nigga who wear Kangos to change their mind? Like, what? But man, he did it.
But that was a turning point. I mean, it went from this vertical offense to, Tom Brady, methodical, dink and dunk, play action type of offense. And I mean, and they got the job done. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Tom Brady, I mean, he run his system. I mean, whether it's the Patriots system, but it's the winning system now.
I mean, I mean, it's smart. Like you got a quarterback. Hey, let's see what my quarterback does best. Voila.
I mean, that's what any quarterback is.
It's any quarterback.
I mean, and when any quarterback's coming into the league, if he don't get a coach or offensive coordinator who believe in him and his talents and his ability and cater to that.
And what is he even doing there? And what are they even doing there? Because they the talent. So
I'm saying if they don't cater to those quarterbacks, they won't be successful.
Right.
And it's a good thing, like Lamar Jackson, they catered to his skill set.
Yeah,
and that's
Lamar
why he's
Jackson,
won an MVP.
Lamar Jackson would probably be like Terrell Pryor, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Terrell Pryor.
Yeah, one of those guys. Like, come on, man.
So I mean, Tom Brady, he's the GOAT. I mean, can we say anything different about the guy now?
I mean, he was a GOAT. I mean, this Super Bowl don't really add nothing to it for me.
It cements it. Like, I mean, there's nothing you could.
He was already cemented for me.
Yeah, I mean, he was, but now it's like, is there even an opportunity for anybody else to catch him? You never know, but it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be real tough to get to win 7 Super Bowls.
You think of a record like the 72 Dolphins, the only team to go undefeated throughout the regular season, playoffs, and win a Super Bowl. That 1972.
And shit, like I said, it don't matter what he did during the game. Shit, he was a quarterback, and they won.
It may take, I don't know, another 50 years before we see a guy who can do what Tom Brady has done.
Yeah, the league is like 110, 120 years?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, this guy has more Super Bowl rings than any franchise.
Yeah. A lot of y'all teams combined. He can combine a lot of teams just to get to where he at. I mean, hats off to him. Like, Mac Tom, you did it.
So, I mean, you think, they can keep that team together and repeat?
They definitely will keep most of those guys.
Jonell Brown, he coming back?
I don't think, that's what I was about to get to. I don't think none of the additions will be able to come back.
Leonard Fournette?
You got to pay him. Unless somebody going to take a pay cut, you got to pay Fournette now.
I think the only one who will take a pay cut is Gronk. Because he want to play with Tom Brady. That's his boy.
Gronk want to go party. It's going to take a lot for him to bring Gronk back.
No, Gronk said he coming back. He said I'm going to think about it, but, ain't no reason I can't. If Tom back, I'm back. That's what he said.
Yeah, if he put it like that. But that was like right in the moment. I know he was.
I didn't realize Gronk is only like 32.
Yeah, but his body is like 70. They had like 6 back surgeries.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Man. But I mean, he didn't have a Gronk type season like before he retired. Yeah, but I mean, when you had all those weapons on the team, I mean, like Gronk said, we all played selfless. I mean, you got guys, 3 receivers who can be number 1 receivers on any team. Yeah. I mean, before O.J. Howard got injured, I mean, it was O.J. Howard, Gronk, and Cameron Brate, Cameron Brate.
And you got Cameron Brate is definitely solid.
You got 3 tight ends.
I wish he was on my team.
Who can start. 3 tight ends who can start, anywhere else, so.
Yeah, Brate could definitely start. He run good routes, he block. I like them tight ends that can actually block.
2 starting running backs, Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette.
And then they had Shady McCoy, who snuck in and won another Super Bowl without playing.
Oh, yeah.
Back to back.
He did win a Super Bowl last year.
Back to back, yes.
Hey, crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shady McCoy been one of my favorite players. I mean, to me, watching him play was like the closest thing to watching Barry Sanders play, just his running style.
Yeah, I mean, I like him. He remind me of Westbrook from the Eagles.
Yeah, Brian Westbrook. Yeah. But good to see him get a ring. Hey, I mean, and he was in the locker room giving those young running backs more support.
Yeah,
hey, I used to hit the hole like that.
Exactly.
You get up there.
Who knows what he did on scout team, man? Who knows? Like he could be getting those. He could have been the key to getting that defense ready.
Yeah, could have been.
Hey, who knows?
But I mean, yeah, like you were saying, I mean, they're gonna have to pay Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay all them guys.
Well, they not gonna have to pay him. Leonard Fournette's gonna go somewhere else. He won his ring. He got out of a toxic situation in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I mean, Bucks got him for cheap.
Yeah.
He got a ring.
He got him because of time.
It's a win-win situation for both of them. Now he's gonna go get paid.
Somebody gonna pay. All them Tom Brady recruits gonna get paid. AB got to get paid now. He won no slouch the last the last 5 games of the season until now. He won no slouch.
Yeah, he can go somewhere and maybe get back at least 90-80% back to the star he was. He's still pretty young.
Yeah, as long as he got down, stay out of trouble. Well, he's like
32.
Yeah.
I mean. So he can still go somewhere. I don't know where he's gonna go. Probably a contender. Maybe maybe he'll take a discount, go play Green Bay or something. You never know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna definitely go somewhere where he can get the ball forced to him. So.
But still win. He's gonna win.
Who knows? Somewhere like Buffalo.
Oh,
it might be kind of dope because they got to pay. Is it Cup? You got one of them super good ass white boys that run.
You know Cole Beasley.
Cole. They got Cole Beasley?
Yeah.
Is it another white boy they got too? I thought it had. Oh no, Cup is the Rams.
Rams, yeah.
Okay,
Cooper Cup with the Rams.
So yeah, I guess it is Cole Beasley. Yeah, he had a great year.
Oh yeah, Cole Beasley had a great year.
I always mix him up with Cup. Both of them like they like sneaky quick, and then they got great hands. But they routes are like they routes elite. I can't lie. Like them white boy running routes.
So I mean, but yeah, so I don't know who Antonio Brown might get picked up by. You know, maybe people feel like he matured now. They can give him some more money.
Yeah. You know. I mean, yeah, I know he had that one incident, but obviously it was nothing came of it because it would have been over by now.
Yeah. I mean, I think he good to go on any charges against him.
Yeah.
For right now, stay out of trouble. Don't party too hard.
Please stay out of trouble, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see if he can get back to that elite level, number one receiver without the diva receiver.
Yeah. I hope he just go be like Steve Smith when he played for the Ravens. Yeah. Because Steve Smith was still one of them guys. He was still a dog, but he was out there teaching guys, and he was like the energy guy on the field. He been kind of quiet. I don't like quiet AB, man. I mean, he got his ring now. You could talk.
But yeah, but I think the Bucs, I mean, they can be contenders again. I mean, because their defense, I mean, it turned up.
Yeah.
It turned up towards the second half of the season.
That defense and the O-line. The O-line wasn't playing that good during the season. And as soon as the playoffs started, I was like, damn, that's the same. Because the first game I was talking about it, I was like, damn, that's the same O-line? I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine, like, that turnaround for your offensive line and your defense to just like that.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, just looking at it next year, I mean, sure hate to see the Bucs in our division playing the way they playing now. I'm speaking about the Falcons.
Yeah. Maybe y'all can get a piece of, they get them guys going all over the place. I mean, y'all probably gonna need a running back to share that backfield or
what
do something decent.
Our cap situation a little kind of
a little shaky.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, the Falcons' new coach talking about, they going for it. We keep him Julio. We keep him at Ryan. They on this team.
Yeah.
That's our guys.
They definitely.
I don't know who they're gonna draft with the fourth pick overall. I mean, I wish there was like a game-changing defensive, end up there. But I mean, this draft is,
Yeah, it's not really.
It's not that. There's not a Chase Young in this draft, or Nick Bosa, or Joey Bosa in this draft. Unfortunately.
I think Ohio State might have had another guy. You might want to just test the pool and maybe get like a fourth round, try a guy out or something. Cause,
fourth pick or fourth overall pick. I don't know.
No, fourth round. No, I'm talking about. I won't pick the fourth.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna pick somebody in the fourth.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna get a defensive end. I mean, you never know. I mean, you like a Frank Clark. I mean, he wasn't even a high draft pick. He was like, I think he was a late round draft pick for sure. Maybe fifth round, fourth round, and he turned out to be
he stud.
So I mean, it'd be great if we could find a guy like that. I mean, Grady Jarrett was pretty much that guy for us. I mean, he was a late round.
Yeah, but now he was
a mid round draft pick.
With the Browns, ain't he?
No, Grady Jarrett.
No, I'm talking about Claiborne. That's Claiborne.
Oh, Adrian Claiborne. Yeah. He played for Falcons.
He cashed out. He cashed out and went to the damn Patriots, and now he on the Browns. So Claiborne.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing better than he did with us. I mean,
he only playing like 20 snaps. He should play. Like, shit. I go all out for 20 snaps myself, nigga.
But yeah. But all in all, I mean, I thought the Super Bowl was pretty good. I mean, not so good for the Chiefs fans. I mean, not so good for Patrick Mahomes. I mean, who was pressured the most out of any quarterback in Super Bowl history. But I mean,
that was crazy.
I thought it was still a good game to watch.
I mean, shit, definitely look at the bright side. Look, about 3-4 years ago, the Chiefs won nothing. Yeah, man. So the year before,
before Alex Smith got there,
the year before they won the Super Bowl, they was one play away. Then they won the Super Bowl. Now they can use this as some fuel for next year.
So what do you think about the Chiefs? You think they can get back in the same spot, or they fall off the cliff like a lot of teams who lose Super Bowl do?
I can't see it unless they lose. Like they're not gonna lose their staff. So yeah, I don't see them. A lot of their players already paid that needed to be paid because they paid Mahomes and Chris Jones at the same time. I believe Matthews had already got paid.
So they said they still got the pieces to come back. They just need that O-line to be healthy.
Yeah, you need the O-line to be healthy. I would add another piece, probably like a little linebacker piece or something.
Yeah, they'll probably draft a linebacker.
Cause they definitely got a stud at corner now. Snead, oh my god, that boy fast too and tall. Yeah, he might be next. Yeah.
Well, hopefully, Patrick Mahomes don't fall into that little hole that Aaron Rodgers has fell into, where you won that one Super Bowl and you can't even get back.
Yeah, hopefully not, man.
As great as Aaron Rodgers is, I mean,
as great as he is, but I mean, he never had like a complete team. No. So I mean, a lot of people that's a luxury anyway. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, it's a luxury having the right management, the right GM, the right ownership group
that's gonna listen,
the right coaches,
innovative. They're gonna try some things. They're gonna actually give people chances. Because I mean, you give certain people chances. I know that they were talking about the black coaches, and we need more black coordinators, and you all throughout the league. But you give these people chances, the league can only grow because they're going to bring new ideas, they're going to bring new plays, new schemes, and you're going to see things that you ain't seen before because you're bringing new minds in. So they got to get out that mindset to where, hey, we're just going to get this guy, or I'm going to get this guy because I know the guy. So they got to get out that good old boy that thing they've been doing, man.
Yeah. And, let's talk about Deshaun Watson. I mean, some news before the Super Bowl happened was Matthew Stafford getting traded.
Right.
Deshaun Watson wanting out of Houston. Would you trade him if you Houston?
I would trade anybody that don't want to be part of my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm not Houston. Houston don't got no integrity, man.
Yeah, it's one of those like we just talking about. Management, ownership groups a little shaky. I mean,
that's the same owner that said the prisoners running the yard or some shit.
Well, I think he passed away, but his son's running
same guy then.
Same ownership group. I mean, just transitioned from father to son. But yeah, I mean, just one of those. Deshaun Watson's fed up. He went out. I mean, me personally, like if I had Deshaun Watson, he's a number one quarterback, tier one quarterback, potentially, or at least have the ability to be one.
Yeah.
I'm not trading him.
You're not trading him, but what I would do is, if I can't make him happy, if there's no way, obviously they definitely not doing what they can to make him happy.
No, I mean, you allowed Bill O'Brien coming there. You allow him to become the GM.
Yeah.
You allow him to make retarded decisions.
Yeah, you remind me of Paterno, whatever his name was, coaching the Falcons. He got rid of everybody with talent.
Yeah.
I was like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing for peanuts?
You traded away your best receiver, literally probably top 5 receiver in the league.
He's gonna be the top
for a running back who's been injured for the last couple seasons.
Yeah, like I don't understand what they were smoking. I don't want none of that because I got things to do. It's like, what the hell?
If I was the owner, I'd have come down and be like, what are you doing? Like, I mean, obviously, that's what happens when you make the coach the GM, and you don't have a guy you could trust like that, like Belichick. You trust Belichick to make.
Yeah, why would you give Bill O'Brien that position anyway? Like,
I mean, you want to give him absolute power, but too much power can be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. Some people can't take power. I mean, you can't give a peon power because he's gonna do peonic things.
But yeah, me personally, like, I mean, it was very hard for me to trade Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Because
even if you trade him for like Trevor Lawrence, you don't know what Trevor Lawrence is gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, my pitch would be, like I said, only way I would trade him if obviously I've done everything and I just can't make him happy.
Yeah.
They're not doing that, but now that he won't out, I'm gonna trade him. And my pitch would be, hey, you don't know what these young boys gonna be. You know what Deshaun Watson gonna be, is already, and it's only gonna go up if he get certain things around him.
Put it like this: did you see what the Rams got from traded away to get Matthew Stafford?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Matthew Stafford, he was a talented quarterback, played,
two first rounders, a quarterback, and a second. Was it a second or a fifth or something?
Second or third.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm like, I said, whoa, for Matthew Stafford?
How old is Matthew Stafford? Like 33, 34. I think he graduated like the same time I did.
Well, he's not that old. I looked it up too. I was like, yeah. He might be like 32. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, sure.
See what you got on there.
Taking a long time. 33. Yep.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah, his birthday actually just passed.
I mean, you think
birthday was yesterday?
If it was any other position, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But obviously Tom Brady playing the 43, so he's like, hey, Matthew Stafford, I got 10 more years in him.
Yeah, he got at least 4 or 5 more years in him, like legitly.
Well, they just traded away. He got 8 more years in him.
Yeah, he's definitely not a slouch. I guess they kind of forecasted the draft, but you can't really do that these days because you don't know what people emerge every day.
They do.
So,
but they wanted a for sure talent. They want to win right now in LA. They feel like they got a defense that can get it done. Feel like they got weapons on offense. They just needed, Jared Goff. I mean, he's just an inconsistent quarterback. To be quite honest,
really is. Yeah.
I mean, he was looking like a bust his first year.
Yeah.
Under, what was the coach there? Fisher, and then
Fisher is a bust.
Then you get a good coach to come in. He make him look almost,
Oh man.
Like a Pro Bowler. I don't think he made the Pro Bowl. I'm just saying he looked as good.
Yeah, I think that year that they went to the Super Bowl, I think he would have been to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. So I mean, and then 2 years later, not so much.
Yeah, he definitely.
2 years of inconsistent play.
He looking real Blaine Gabbert-ish. Yeah. He's not looking too hot.
So
Gardner Minshew type.
Either way, Lions get hella compensation.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like win now mode for the Rams. I mean,
I can see it because they paid. They want to get somebody in there to help that defense because they paid all that money to that defense. Like Donald paid and Ramsey paid, and Floyd just got there. Thankfully, Floyd came in on some second chance thing because the way he been playing, they gonna have to pay him soon.
Yeah. He'll be testing up free agency.
Yeah, I mean, I believe he's there for like a couple of years though, so he might got it for at least another year. So
yeah, I mean, that was a crazy trade. I thought, big blockbuster trade. Hopefully, Matthew Stafford still got a lot in the tank.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he always put a great number. I mean, he has hella records for just stats.
Yeah,
he has so many records for the youngest player that is so many yards and this, that, and the third.
Yeah, he's a gunner, man. He definitely. Oh, actually,
he probably got almost 10 records.
No, he got Leonard Floyd got a 1-year contract.
Oh, so he's on the market free agent.
Leonard Floyd, Baltimore, what's up? If you see this, dog.
He's gonna go somewhere.
I wanted him last year.
Play for a contender, that's for sure.
Yeah. He ain't gonna get the numbers he will anywhere else.
Richard Sherman on free agency.
Oh man.
He said he got 2 more years in him. That's it.
I believe him. Cause he ain't got it. He know what he can do, and he gonna go somewhere that they gonna know. They know what he gonna do because he gonna tell them, and they gonna listen. They not gonna put him in certain positions. So he gonna be one of them guys. I can see him having the Pro Bowl year.
Yeah. He said he got 2 more years. He said he's looking to play for a contender. I said I got 2 years left in me, and that's it.
Yeah. I know we need some upgrades at our safety position. Because our guys
safety,
our guys hit. That's what I'm getting to. Our guys hit, but they can't cover. Like Chuck Clark. We got the new guy, Deshaun Elliott. It's his 3rd year, but he was injured the first 2 years. I could definitely see somebody, you moving Richard Sherman in that Woodson position, Charles Woodson type position. Put him at free.
Maybe, but I don't think
he's not afraid to tackle. He got range.
So that's what I thought you was getting to, but I think he's gonna play corner though. He said wherever he's gonna go, he said I'm still gonna lock down one side of the field. He was injured a lot this season, as most of the San Francisco 49ers players were.
Yeah.
So but the year before that he was still Pro Bowl level at corner. So
Yeah, sometimes those injuries do be blessings because you're taking less hits because you're hurt.
Like the rest of them. So yeah. But other than that, it's the off season now.
Yeah, man. Ain't no XFL. Damn, the Rock just bought it, but shit, we ain't got no football. What we gonna do, bro?
Hey, we're gonna talk about some football. It's gonna be some off season news. We're gonna talk about some things going on.
Yeah, current events.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it creative for y'all out there.
We're gonna work it out. Maybe some basketball. Who knows, man?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But appreciate everybody tuning in. I mean, what a great season it was in the NFL. But we'll bring y'all some more stats. Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, we're gonna figure out we're gonna get a creative way to get y'all some content. Maybe weekly or bi-weekly, depends on how the out season going. So
for sure.
Yeah, man.
Right.
See y'all next time. Like I said, like, subscribe. We out here. 36 Bits.